All right, go ahead, people. Dr. Nicole McCarty here. Y'all, I'm back. Thank you. Hey, y'all. So I just wanted to stop by and say, hey, what's up, good people? Dr. Nicole McCarty here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. I would appreciate it if you love the information, if you value what you hear and what you're seeing. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. So anyway, let's get into the topic for today, okay? So today we're continuing on our subject of biohacking, and right now we are stacking biohacks, right? And these are nutrition habits that will actually stick, as opposed to the ones that you start and then you fall off. I'm pretty sure we've all been there. I know I'm not the only one. So last time we talked about how everyday biohacks like upgrading your fats and paying attention to the timing and cutting out energy vampires can completely reset your energy. But here's the problem. Most people try a hack for a week and then it slips away. Bye-bye, hack. And not to any fault of our own, just life gets busy and we go back. We're creatures of habit. That's what we do. And so today is about, let's create some new habits. It takes a little work at the beginning, but your body will thank you for it. Your mind, your spirit, your heart, your soul will thank you for it. Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? Today I'm going to show you how to stack biohacks so they actually stick. And we'll talk about the rhythm of change, how to anchor those new habits, and how to track what really matters so you don't just start strong, you stay strong. Come on, I love that. You want to stay strong? Yeah. So let me tell you why stacking works. Okay. Most diets, programs, or challenges fail because they expect you to change everything at once. That's hard. Okay, that's like trying to rewire your whole house in a single day. Like, it's overwhelming. It doesn't last. It's not practical. So in Game Changers, Dave Asprey highlights that sustainable change comes from consistent, layered improvements. And in my Wired for Wellness framework, this is how we move from being reactive to being resilient. Resilient means, listen, you can take a lick and keep on ticking. You don't go down without a fight. Come on. All right. So instead of trying to change your whole lifestyle overnight, we stack small biohacks one at a time so that each one becomes part of your wiring before you add the next one. That's the key. The second part is, think this principle: one change per week. Say it with me. One change per week. So week one, maybe you start by upgrading your fats. Remember? Better fats, better focus. Swapping in avocado, coconut oil, or salmon. That's it. Nothing else. One change per week. So week two, once that feels natural, and maybe week 3 or week 4, you add timing, like delaying breakfast by an hour, or you cut off eating 2 hours before bed. And then week 3 or 4 or 5, you start cutting out the energy vampires, the sugar, the soda, the ultra processed snacks. The whole point is each week or each time period, because it's based on the person and their lifestyle, you're building one on the other. And before you know it, you've got a new habit, a healthier habit. And by the end of the month or by the end of the quarter, you're not forcing yourself into a new life. You've rewired yourself into a better one. Okay. And then the last one, we want to use habit anchors. Use habit anchors. What does using habit anchors mean? Well, it means you link a new habit to something you're already doing. So think of this, for example. If you're already making coffee every morning, anchor your new fat upgrade there. Add a spoonful of MCT oil or coconut milk into your coffee. You already do it every morning anyway. If you're already packing lunch for work or for the kids, anchor your timing hack there. Decide to only eat once lunch is packed. So you naturally shorten your eating window. Here's the thing. Habit anchors turn new biohacks into automatic behaviors because you're not creating a new routine out of thin air. You're attaching them to routines that you already have. You're just making a little modification. That's all. And then the last one, we want to track energy, not weight. This is a big one because most people live and die by the scale, and we fail to take into account that when you're on the scale isn't telling you, the scale isn't differentiating between what's fat or adipose tissue and what's muscle. And so you may go up, but if you've been working out, then your muscle has increased, and muscle is more dense than fat, so it's going to weigh more. And so we want to track energy, not weight, right? Of course, most people track the wrong thing. They look at the scale, they feel discouraged when it doesn't move fast enough, or if it fluctuates up and down, not taking into account things like inflammation. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. Biohacking is about performance, not punishment. And so Dave Asprey reminds us that to track energy, and I take it one step further with Wire for Wellness, I want you to track your wholeness. Track your wholeness. That sounds so rich, doesn't it? It does. What does that mean, Doc? So it means at the end of each day, ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, how is my energy? How is my focus? How is my mood? How is my clarity? And when you stack hacks, you'll start to notice that the number climbs. And that's how you know the hacks are working. It's not about being perfect. It's about being better wired each day. And you will have some days where you will go down and come back up. And that's okay. That's life, right? All right, so let's recap. How to stack hacks that actually stick. Number one, remember we add one new hack per week. Number one, we add one new hack per week. No rush, no overwhelm. Number two, we anchor each new habit to something you already do, something that's already in your habit wheel. And then number three, we track your energy and your wholeness, not just your weight. I want you to remember that biohacking works when it becomes a part of your everyday rhythm, not a crash course you abandon. All right, so if this resonates with you, please share, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below telling me which hack you're going to stack this week. And in our next video or two, I'll take these hacks into the real world and show you how to apply them as a busy parent, a professional, or even a student. Because biohacking isn't just for the few or the elite. It's for everyone, and it's for every day. So, from wired and tired to whole and well, that's the journey we're on together. And I'll see you in the next video. Love and blessings. Toodles.